Hello everyone, welcome back to our Flutter and Firebase Mastery Series on Baloch Dev YouTube channel. Today we are diving into the search screen and making our application more interactive. Let's jump into the code. But first let's see what we are going to design in today's episode. So here is the application. So we are just going to design this in this today's episode. So we just need the hep bar. Here on the hep bar we just need a title and the icon, and here on the body part we just need the text form field here, and this text form field needs two buttons, one here the prefix icon and the other one is suffix icon. So we will be just adding these, and we will be just configuring these borders also for our dark mode and the light mode. So for that we just need in the body part also we require these images basically. So these images will come from our fancy shimmer, so it will just give it a shiny effect into it, and under that we just need to add the titles and a button to add the product to the wish list, and under that we just need to provide the amount and the button to add it into the cart. So yeah, let's just begin by designing this. So I'll be just moving to my this application where we have just created a page which shows search screen on the middle of the screen. So first things first, so we will be just adding an app bar on our application. So I'll be just going to my profile screen and just copy this app bar from here, and I'll be just pasting it. So for now I'll be just cutting this center widget here, so I'll be just replacing it with scaffold widget, and scaffold widget requires the app bar, so I'll be just adding the app bar. So now we just don't need this app name widget here for now, so I'll be just cutting this and using our title text widget, and I'll just give it a label to it. So the label was search products, and I'll just get this shopping cart. So I'll just import my this asset manager class, and that's it. So I'll just save this. Now we will be just getting there. So I just need to give some kind of paddings on this image, so I'll be just giving that. So here I'll be wrapping this with the padding widget, and that's it. So now on the body part we just need to add the text form field and the grid view to show the images. So let's just create the body part. In the body part we will be just using the column widget because we just need two things on the screen, one our text form field and the other the grid view, the items or the products. So I'll be just using the column widget here and the children, and inside that I'll be just using the text form field. That's it. I'll just save this and I'll be getting this text form field here. So great. Now for this we just need to add some kind of stylings or these border settings into our themes data. So to manage this for our dark and light theme, so I'll be just moving to my theme data. Here on the theme data I have already defined all the border stylings here in my theme data, so you just need to define these for the border styling. So here I'll be just explaining what I am doing. So I have used this field to true because so we just need some kind of colors inside our text form field, so that's the reason I have just made this true. So if I just make it false again, so you will see nothing on the screen. So we just need to fill some colors inside our text form field, so I'll just make this field to true. So that's it. Great. So we have just used this content padding, so we just need some kind of paddings here for the content, and this enabled border we have just made this transparent because when this is unfocused, so whenever the text form field is not clicked or it is on unfocused mode, so there is no border shown basically. So this is the enabled border. So now what is this focused border? This focused border is when I click on this text form field, so we will be just getting some kind of borders here. So this is what I have done here. So this focused border is this: when the user clicks on this text form field, so it is focused, and when it is focused, which color border it should show on the screen. So that's the reason I have just defined it for my dark theme and the light theme. And as similar to these borders, I have just defined the error border and the focus error border. So these borders are for errors basically. So that's it. You just need to define this on your theme data, so you will be just getting what I am getting on the screen. So yeah, so far so good. So we will be just moving ahead. So we just need some kind of paddings here. So I'll just wrap my this column widget with the padding widget, and I'll just save this. And yeah, now we will just get what we needed. That's it. Great. So now we will be just designing this and adding the icons into it. So for that we just need to use the decoration property of text form field, and we just need to use the input decoration. And to show an icon here, so we just need to use the prefix icon. So for that we just use the prefix icon here. So for that I'll just use the icon and iconly dot light and dot search, and I'll just save this, and we will be just getting an icon here. That's it. That's great. So now we just need to add an icon here for our cross to clear this text form field. So I'll just do that. So I'll be just coming out from this prefix icon. So now we just need to use the suffix icons. For the suffix icon, I'll be just using the icon and so we just need to make this icon clickable. So when we just click on this, so we just need to perform some kind of action. So for that I'll just use the icon button for this, and we will just tackle this on friends later on to clear the controller of this text form field. So first I'll just provide the icon here, which is iconly light dot so we will see what is the cross button for that. So we will just close this square, and I'll just save this, and now we will get an icon here. So I just need to change the color to red. So I'll just change the color colors.red. That's it. I'll just save this, and now we just need to also have the functionality when user types some things and click on this icon, so the text field should be clear. So we just need to use our set state to build the screen in runtime. So in our search screen is basically now a stateless widget, so we are not able to rebuild the screen on the runtime. So we will just convert it into our stateful widget to rebuild the screen or refresh the screen. So I'll be just converting I'll be just clicking on this stateless widget and clicking on this blob icon, and here comes convert to a stateful widget, and that's it. I have converted it to a stateful widget now. So every text form field requires a controller. So for that, this is such field, we will be just creating a controller too. So here I'll be just creating the controller, which will be let text editing controller is equal to search text controller. I'll just name this, and now we just need to also initialize this. So we will be just initializing it into our init state. So for that I'll be just creating my init state here. So I'll just initialize it now. So what is this? Such a screen search text controller is equal to text editing controller. That's it, we are done. From here we have just created a controller for our text form field. So now we just need to provide the controller here to use the property controller, and we will just provide the search controller text to our controller. So this will be our controller now. So here on the on press I'll be just using the set state, and now I'll be just using search text controller dot clear basically. So here when user clicks on this button, so the text form field will be cleared. So search screen is not subtype of a stateless, so I'll just auto restart my application, and yeah, I'll be just going back to my search screen, and that's it. So now I'll be just writing something on the text form field and click on this clear button, so the text form field is cleared. That's it, what we wanted. And next I just need to unfocused to this text form field when user clicks outside of this text form field. So for that we just need to wrap our escape fold with the gesture detector, and I'll be using the on tab of our gesture detector here. So for that I'll be just defining the on focused. So for that we will be just using focus scope dot of context and dot unfocus, and that's it. Now when I just click on this text form field, and now when I just click outside of this text form field, so we will be just unfocused from that text form field. So that's great, we just wanted that. So I'll be just also pasting this here when user clicks on this clear button, so the text form field should be unfocused. So great. So yeah, we are done by creating this search form text. Now what I just require, when user clicks, writes on something, searches on this search text form field, so when user clicks on this button, this done button, so the item should be searched. So for that we just have a functionality on our text form field which is on submitted. So I'll be just using that, which is on submitted, on field submitted, and that's it. So I'll just add a print into it, which will be print, and this will be our whatever user types of this. So for that we just need to print the search text controller dot text. Great. Now I'll just save this, and now when I clicks on the done button, so we will be just getting whatever user writes on the text form field. So yeah, that's it for our this search text form field, and now we will be just designing our grid view. So for the grid view we just need to install a package. So I have already installed this package, dynamic eyed grid view. So I'll be just providing you the link on the description below. You can download it from there. So I have, or basically you can search it from pubs.dev, and you will just get this package. You can just install it from there, or I'll just provide the link into the description below, so you can download it and get it from there also. So yeah, I'll be just using this grid view. So I'll be just going back to my this search screen again, and now I'll be just coming outside of my this text form field, and now I'll just use the dynamic eyed grid view. So yeah, the dynamic eyed grid view requires builder, the item count, and the quick cross access count. So we will be just providing the builder first. So here how many icons or how many products we just need on the screen. So I'll be just hard coding it for now. We just require 30 items to be shown on the screen, and what amount of rows we need on the screen. So I'll be just providing 2. So I just want 2 items to be shown on this row, so I'll just provide 2. So for now we will be just printing the simple index to be shown on the screen. So we will be just doing that. So return title text widget, and on the label I'll just provide the index. I'll just save this, and let's see what we will be just getting. So the constructor declared class null. So I'll auto restart this first. So yeah, we are getting some kind of render box issue. So the dynamic height grid view box needs the available spaces for to show the items on the screen. So I'll just wrap this with the expanded widget. That's it. I'll just save this now, and we will be just getting this grid view. So great, now we will be just defining and designing our product widget in a different screen. So I'll be just going to my widget and just create a new directory for the products, and here I'll be just right clicking on this products directory, and I'll be just creating the products widget.dart file here, which will be products widget.dart. So that's it. So here on the product source, I'll be just creating a stateful widget, and I'll just name it product widget, which will be product widget. And I'll just save this, and now I'll be just calling this into this search screen. So I'll just cut this from here, and now I'll just call my product widget class, and I'll use the const keyword here, and I'll just save this. And here we have got our this widget here. So we will be just getting our images here. So I'll be just going back to my this class, product widget class, and for that I'll be just using the column widget here. Column requires the children, and inside the children I'll just provide our image. So we just need the image to be shiny when loading. So we will be just using our fancy shimmer image here, which will be fancy shimmer image, and now we just need to provide the URL here. So I'll be doing what? I'll be just creating the app constant file, so we can just use the URL again and again. So here I'll be just creating a new Dart file, and I'll just name it app constants dot, and here I'll just create a class which will be app constants, and now I'll just use this static and the string, which will be product image URL. So I'll just provide the URL which basically we are using in our cart screen. So I'll just copy this from here. So basically I'll just cut it from here. So yeah, I'll just provide it here and use the semicolon. That's it. Now I'll just need to call it here also, which will be app constant dot product image URL, and I'll save this. And on the product widget screen, so I'll be just also calling that which was app constant dot product image. So I'll just save this, and that's it. So we will be just getting our image. So yeah, what error we are just getting? So I'll be just going back to this screen, and I'll just auto restart it. So yeah, we have got the image. So now we just need to set the height of our image. For that we will be just setting the height from our media query to get to set the height and width according to our device size. So for that we will be just using the size, and size we will be just getting it from media query, which is media. So media query dot of context and the size. That's it. Now I'll be just calculating the size basis on the media query. So I'll be just using this, and I'll just give it height size dot height, and I'll just multiply it by 0.22, and I'll just use the width here, all the whatever available spaces are available. So take all the spaces. For that I'll be just using double dot infinity, and I'll just save this. And yeah, we have got the height whatever we just required. So that's it. We just need to make the corners rounded a bit. So I'll just move to my this dark mode and come back to my search screen, and that's it. We just need to make the corners rounded. For that we just need to wrap our this fancy shimmer image with the widget which is clip her react and now we will be just using the property border radius, and the border radius circular dot 30 will be fine. So I'll just provide that, and yeah, we have got some kind of rounded corners here. So now what we just need, so when user clicks on any of the products, so we just move to the next screen, which will be the product details screen. So for that we just need to wrap our this column widget with a widget which is gesture detector, so it will just provide the functionality of on tap. So I'll just use that functionality. So I'll just now just print a statement on my debug console to when user clicks. So we will be just printing something, so we will be just adding this functionality later on. So for now I'll be just adding a print statement here, which will be print navigate to product detail screen. So that's it. I'll just save this, and when I click here, so we will be just getting that. So great. So we also just need to add some kind of paddings. Into that we will be just wrapping our this gesture detector widget with the padding widget, which will be this, and I'll be just adding this, and I'll just save this, and yeah, great. Now it is looking good. So far so good. Let's just move ahead. Now we just need to add the title, the wishlist icon, and the amount, and the add to cart button. So for that I'll be just using a row widget here, row children. So inside the row widget I will be just adding our title text widget, and I'll just give it a label title for now, and I'll just save this. And yeah, we have just got our title. So we will be just checking this title whenever it is a long title, so we will be just getting that overflow issue. So I'll just multiply it with 10 to see if we are getting that overflow issue or not. Yeah, that's we are getting that overflow issue, so we will be just solving this. So I'll be just wrapping my this widget text widget with the widget which will be flexible, and I'll just save this, and that's it. We are done. We have just solved the issue, overflow issue. So great. I will just also provide the flex to just cover the 5% of the screen. So that's it. So I have just provided that too, and now we just need to add the button here. So for that I'll be just coming outside of my this flexible widget, and now I just need to add the icon button here. So for that we will be just getting this on pressed, and for now I'll just keep it empty, and I'll just use the icon which was icon lay.art. So I'll just import this, and I'll just use this, and that's it. I'll just save this. So that's it. We have just got this button, and great. So far so good. I'll just use the const keyword here, and now I'll just move ahead, and I'll be just using another row, and in this row we will be just adding the amount and the add to cart button. So for that we just need to use the row children, and in this row we will be just using our this subtitle text, and on the label we will just add the amount. To show the dollar sign we will be just using this forward slash and the dollar sign. So I'll just save this, and yeah, we will be just getting that amount here. So great. I'll just now give it a icon here. So for that I'll just use the icon button. So we will be just getting this on press function also for that. And now I'll just take the icon, which will be icon dot head. So icons dot head shopping cart rounded, and I'll just save this. So great, we have just got this add to cart button also. So now we just need to also give it a background color. So for that we will just need to wrap our this icon button with a widget which will be material, and I'll be just getting the background here. So great, we have got the background. So I just need to make it rounded a bit. So for that I'll be just using the border radius to circular, and I'll just make it 16.0. Let's see how it looks. And now I just need to provide a color to it, which will be colors dot light below, and I'll save this. And great, what we wanted, we are just getting that. So awesome. So now we need to move it the icon here. So for that we will be just using our this row main axis alignment, and main axis alignment is space between. So I'll just save this, and our icon will be shifted here on this side. So yeah, we will just also define this splash screen. So you are getting the gray, so we will just change it into red. For that we will be just coming inside of this, and we will be just defining the splash color, and the splash color will be colors dot red, and I'll just save this. And now when I just press this, and we will be just getting this red splash color. So that's it. Great. Now I'll just also define the splash border, which will be a splash radius, and I'll just define it 25.0, and I'll just save this. And now when I just press this, and yeah, we are just getting, so I'll just increase it a bit. So that's it, we have just got what we wanted. And I'll just add some kind of const keyword here, and there you have it. We have created our search screen with a dynamic grid view and a user-friendly search input. Feel free to customize it further. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, where we continue our Flutter and Firebase mastery journey. Until then, happy fluttering.